Hi, my name is Mark Rollins. I'm a criminal defense attorney here in Washington, D.C. Today we're talking about escape. Now, escape from an institution or escape from prison, and that's typically what people think of when they think of the word escape, that the person has escaped from the halfway house. Has escaped from prison. Generally, most people don't escape from prison. It's a pretty secured institution. The most general kinds of escapes we have in D.C. is when someone leaves the halfway house. Now, that is essentially what happens, is that the person is in the halfway house and then they just leave. And you're then charged with escape. Now, the reasons why you may not return to the halfway house are, there could be a variety of reasons. One of the most common defenses to escape is duress. Duress means that it was so awful what was occurring that you had to leave the custody. However, in order to show duress, that you must show that the flight from custody or failure to return was necessitated by coercion, or it was so terrible that you had to leave. But here's the second part. There must be a reasonable opportunity for you to avoid the danger by resorting to escape from the institution. In other words, you had to leave. But this is the most important, that after the person left, that he had to return once the threat was no longer imminent. And that means that once the threat was finished, that you return. Now, most of the time what happens is that the person simply goes to a law enforcement officer, turns himself in, and says, hey, I left the halfway house because it was so bad there. I had to, but immediately thereafter, they went to the police or they went to their attorney and they said, hey, I need to turn myself in because I left the halfway house. But the reason I left the halfway house is because it was just so terrible there. And generally, as you can see, that you must meet that condition in order to raise that defense of duress. Now, I hope this helps, and I have more interesting videos online. If you want to talk about this in more detail, you can call us at 202-455-5610 or see the website as located on the screen. Have any further questions, and I appreciate you tuning in to us. Thank you.